guys, I'm here with Tayla. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi guys, I'm Tayla. I'm 19 and I have my own podcast. It's called Beyond the Checkered Flag, and I also just post on a few social media platforms about motorsport.
Yeah, slay.
Yeah.
So what first, because I know you've been in the motorsport world for ever. So
Mm.
what actually got you into it?
So it was my dad actually. So when I was younger, he was a mechanic in touring cars. So I used to get dragged to all these races all the time. At the time, I was like, I don't want to be here. But as I grew older, I was like, wait, this is kind of fun. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what got me into it. And then 2022 is when I started watching like Formula One and all things like that. So at first, it was only touring cars, and then in 2022 I saw it on it's something stupid. I think I saw it on TikTok and I was like, wait, this looks fun. I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch, and now it's just taken over my whole life.
I can't lie. I swear all my obsessions to start out on TikTok. I'll see an edit. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I'll go and
Yeah,
watch it and I'll just become obsessed.
no, exactly that. I was like, wait, this looks kind of fun.
Yeah. So what made you want to do media? Because yeah.
What made me video? I don't know. I kind of started posting on TikTok about it just for fun,
Yeah.
and I was like, wait, I want to do more than that. So I was trying to get involved in. I think I started talking to Unlimited Motorsport in
Oh yeah.
2024, and I did some stuff with them, and that was really fun. And I was like, wait, this kind of want to do this but on a bigger level. So that's when I tried to sort out my first interview, and now I just don't leave drivers alone. Yeah, they probably a bit fed up with me, but it's okay. I don't really know. I was just like, this is so fun.
Yeah. I was kind of, oh my god, mine was so embarrassing. I started a full on edit fan account in 2020 in lockdown. No. And then people started noticing that it was me from my school. So I was like, yeah, I'm deleting it. No, because there was edits of the full on edits of the drivers. I was like, and then I'd go into school, obviously after lockdown, and they'd be like, why have you got a fan account? I'm like, what? No, I don't. So I just deleted it. And then one day I restarted it. I was like, I'm actually going to do this properly and not just make edits on CapCut because that is so cringe. But,
What, what school is so judgy? I remember when I started my podcast, everyone used to come up to me and be like, oh, can I come on your podcast? And I was like, oh,
yeah.
go. I was like, let me live, please.
No, because I didn't tell anyone at my college about my whole alter ego. And then I told one of my teachers one day because I thought he was a trusted adult. Clearly not. Because I walked into college the next day. I walk in, I'm late. And then, so everyone's in class already. He goes, morning laps with Libby. I'm like, what did you just say? So then I start seeing people viewing my stories from my college. I'm like, nope, block them all. So they're all blocked.
Yeah, I didn't tell anyone either, but it got to a point where they started coming up on their TikToks, and I was like, oh,
yeah. I absolutely hate when people ask me about it in public. I'm like, girl, that's not me.
yeah,
I don't know who that is, but it's not me.
ego, that's not.
Yeah, so obviously one big thing that I feel like lots of us struggle with is being a woman, especially recently. Why is it so bad? So have you had any negative experiences? Because I feel like everyone has said at least one.
Yeah, so I had a really, really one that actually pushed me to the point where I was like, I'm not going to do this anymore because this is stressing me out. Yeah, so end of last year, I interviewed a driver and I posted it, and a few people that watched it went mental because they were like, oh, she's obviously just trying to date him.
Oh my.
I was like, don't get me started on this. So then this girl who said that circled it around the whole paddock. She told everyone that I was trying to date all these racing drivers. And I was like, no, because this now makes me look like a racer chaser.
Yeah.
Woman, everyone just assumes that you're there for the wrong reasons. I'm like, I just want to interview the drivers. I would never get involved in anything like that because I just think it would ruin my career in the end of it. So I was just like, when people will believe in it, I was like, if I was a man, this wouldn't be saying this. Saying I'm just an interviewer, so I don't actually understand. Like, I try my best to have like a good relationship with the drivers. I try and make it fun as possible, and people just the wrong way and take it that I'm trying to like flirt with them when I'm like, no, I just want to have fun. You know what I mean? So I was like, do I do this anymore? But then I got over it eventually.
Yeah. Oh, people are just so judgy. Like,
I was surprised that it was another girl saying things like,
actually.
do you know what? When I came into this, I was like, it's fine because all these girls are gonna like stick together because we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
So when that happened, I was like, oh. I think we've all experienced men talking rubbish about us, but women, I was like, damn, okay. Like the men I don't really care about. I'm like, have your opinion. I don't care.
Yeah.
Honestly, just like stop talking.
No, that is so real. The amount of times, right, I get comments on my TikTok, and I swear to God, I swear they're just like 10-year-old boys. They're like, "Can I have your snap?" Like, and then it's always like, you know that the emoji, not emoji, like the picture that the old comment is like shooting their shot. Oh my God, it's on. I swear to God, every video I have to delete it all the time. I'm like, just comment about the point of the video, please.
Yeah.
Like.
It's like this. It's either like the 12-year-olds or the 50-year-old men. Like I had this like old guy comment on one of my posts going, "Oh, you're so obsessed with these F4 drivers. Like, I'm gonna see you dating them one day." I was like, "They're all 16, by the way. I'm 19 years of age. No,
I know.
like let me be a professional, please."
No, or they'll like go through all your posts and comment like 3 heart eye emojis, and then I'll get messages saying like, "Do you need a sugar daddy?" I'm like, "No, I do not need a sugar daddy. Go away."
After I started posting, I had this one guy. He lived in Algeria, and he was like, "You can come here and live here for free. I'll give you a car." And I was like, "What?" And then he would send videos to to me, watching like playing my videos through his car while he's driving, and I was just like, "Oh my God, this is actually kind of weird."
That's like Loki's stalker.
I was like, "Free house,
free holiday."
yeah."
No, some people just actually need to get a grip. Like, how are people waking up and thinking, "Yeah, let's do this today"? Like,
yeah, mate, I'll post that.
yeah, bro, it's so weird. So who's like your favorite person you've interviewed? And I know you've interviewed a lot, and you're gonna have to pick a favorite.
Favorite person. So I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say one I enjoyed the most and one that like was my favorite driver, and that's why I was happy to interview
Yeah.
them. You know what I mean? So my favorite, like the reason I started watching F4 is because Reza Seaworthen, he went into F4 in 2024, and I was a fan of him before. I was like, oh my God, amazing. So when I got him on my podcast, I died. Literally, quite literally, I cried after. I was like, oh my God. So, but my favorite, do you know what? My favorite was the one I did on Friday. I can say it because it'll be out by then, but it's fine. I interviewed Sid Smith and Ben Mulryan together. They were literally, it was very last minute. They messaged me and they were like, "We're together today. Let's do a podcast." I was like, "Okay." But they were so funny. So that was definitely my favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are cool. What about in person?
I mean, there's the obvious one, like Enzo Deligny.
Yeah.
Was like my highest profile driver that I've interviewed in person. So I was like, this is so cool. But Alex Berg as well. I did a video of Alex Berg and it was pure chaos.
I feel like they always make the best videos though.
Exactly.
Like, I'll watch some videos and like they'll be like the most perfect, nothing goes wrong. I'm like, oh. And then I'll watch someone else's and it's like chaotic. I'm like, yes. I'm like, get in.
He was running around. He was shaking like tree leaves in the air. He was inviting people to join. I was like, this is hurting my brain. But when it went out, I was like, this is good.
It's all for the content.
I felt like a mum. I was like, stop running, just stand still.
That's funny. Um, so let's talk about predictions. So,
Okay.
what are your predictions for the F1 season? And I know it's hard because someone asked me this, and I was like, I don't know because we don't know about all the new like
I
regulations and stuff.
feel like
But
you can't go off of testing either because
no, I
everyone keeps like
know.
sandbagging or like
Yeah,
lying. Like, wait, so what's real?
yeah. But like in a dream world, what is your predictions?
Hmm. Do you know what? I think Arvid's gonna do really well.
Yeah,
I just have a feeling he's gonna do
I hope
good.
so.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope this feels really biased. I hope Kimmy wins a race.
I hope he wins the championship.
The whole championship.
Not just a race, he's winning everything.
Gonna Max Verstappen and just like
Yeah.
win every race.
I'm not even being delusional. I am. But I don't care. He's winning everything, okay?
Yeah, yeah. I think I have no idea. I want Ferrari to do well.
Mm-hmm.
By the looks of it, they'll do well, but we say this every year.
Yeah, they'll do well for 3 races, get everyone's hopes up and
And then Lewis will be all emo.
yeah.
It was horrible last season watching him so sad. I was like, I
I
can't
mean,
do
I
this.
hated watching Lewis head, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Ferrari.
Do
But
you
like
know what?
I like Lewis.
I like they were the first like team that I started supporting when I watched Formula One.
I
I quickly
wasn't.
changed. Quickly changed. I was like, yeah, this is depressing. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
So then I
yeah.
changed to Mercedes, which is not actually that
Real.
much more fun, but it's okay.
No. I mean, I like Mercedes and Williams, so I'm hoping Kimmy win. Like Mercedes win. No, actually, Williams win the constructors.
Mm.
Like not biased in the slightest, but because I keep seeing people saying like Russell's gonna win the championship. Like I saw all the pundits are like, oh yeah, Russell's gonna win. I'm like, no, it's Kimmy. Like just give it to Kimmy.
Because when he first got announced, everyone was kicking off, and
Yeah,
then he got the podium in his first season, and I felt like going, well, screw you guys, he's gonna win it all.
he's
Like
actually
I had faith. You guys were all.
yeah.
Mm,
No, literally, I was like had faith. I was the only one in my family that were like, guys,
this is good.
that believe in him, and they're like, oh no, he's so bad. Like he crashes out all the time. I'm like, shut up. Like
He
he was.
crashed once.
I know. That's what my dad says. My dad's like, oh, he's so inconsistent. I'm like, bro, shut up.
Like, don't get me wrong, that whole situation in Monza was really bad luck for him.
Yeah,
Getting announced like the day after he
I
crashed.
know. But it
But
happens to the best of us.
it happens to so many people, like crashing.
Yeah,
Like, look at Jack Doohan and Isaac Hadjar and
yeah.
Franco Pinto. They all crash. Yet Franco has like an army of fans still.
Oh my god. So I haven't actually watched Drive to Survive, but I saw it on TikTok. Did you see the clip of the oh my god, what's he called? That guy. What's he called?
Yes.
Being horrible to
Yeah,
Franco.
he was telling Franco that he's the problem.
I was like, oh
He's
my god.
even helping.
I know. I was like, I want to jump through the screen and give him a big hug. Like he just looked like he
Like he was
wanted to
gonna
cry.
cry.
Like, no way. That is so mean.
Like I've never been like a massive fan of Franco
Neither.
because
But, like that
he's
just hurt my
he's
heart.
he's always been in situations where I don't want him. Like he took Logan Sargent's seat, and I was like, "Oh, I hate you."
Yeah.
Kidding, obviously. And
Yeah.
then he took Jack Doohan's seat, and I was like, "Right, so what? When are you gonna just get your own seat?" Like, I was like, "Stop stealing my fave seats.
Yeah.
It's not okay." But he does not deserve that. He is a good driver, especially when you saw in Williams, like the difference between him
I
and
know.
he's not the problem. It is the car.
Yeah. No, I honestly felt so bad for him. Like I've never been like anything towards Franco. Like I don't support him on track or anything. But like that I was just like, oh my god. I felt so maternal. I was like, oh, just give me a hug. But oh well.
Yeah, bless him.
Yeah, it was so sad. But if you could give like people that want to do what we do any advice, what would it be?
Mm. Well, one advice, like this is not like a generic one. This is just you need post every day, every single day. I don't even stick to it myself, and that is. But you need to like don't get like disheartened because you're not getting loads of likes straight away, because it's so up and down. There's one day where I could get like 30k likes, and the next day I'll get 12, and I'm like, oh, okay. So
Don't even talk about it. It's so
yeah,
annoying.
you need to ignore that and keep going with it,
Yeah.
and just ignore everyone else around you as well. If there's people doing the same thing as you, yeah, so what? There's always going to be someone else doing something that you're doing. So just make it your own, I think. And just because like, it's hard to give advice because I feel like I'm at a point where I'm still like developing and learning as well, so I don't really know what to tell people because I'm not where I want to be yet. You know what I mean?
No,
so
I
just keep going.
Yeah. No, I always say like try get out there and get experience and meet people, because I found that it's not what you know in motorsport, it's definitely who you know, because I've had so many experiences like through people that I've met, or like people through podcasting, and they're like, oh, I know this person, do you want their like email? I'm like, yeah. So like it's definitely go out and get experiences, and like try get to the track.
Yeah,
like
as much as possible.
Yeah. Right. Now. Oh no, wait, I've got one more question and then we'll do this
Okay.
one. So I totally forgot about like my actual question. It's like I ask it everyone. But
Okay.
I had to tailor it a bit because obviously we're not racing drivers. So
We're not.
if you could be driven around by any driver from like any series at any track in any car, who would it be? What track and what car?
Oh
It's
god,
such a hard question.
who do I trust is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what? I'd love to be driven. Do you know like how the F1 weekends do, like driving around in like a McLaren or an Aston Martin?
Yeah.
I'd love one of them. So I'd say I'm gonna be biased and say an Aston Martin over a McLaren. No hate to McLaren fans. I'm just not a McLaren fan.
Neither am I.
I normally get hate for that, so I'm glad.
Same. No, every time I post something about like not hating on McLaren, but because do you not remember I posted? Yeah, so I posted a video because they were all like the McLaren fangirls, like you know what I mean. They were actually driving me insane. So I posted a video saying like, I think it was when they both got disqualified, and I posted it and I said I don't want to see any McLaren fangirls crying over this, because I was like it's so annoying, and like my whole comments were like, oh, there's no such thing as McLaren fangirls, we just like the sport. I'm like, bro, there is literally a stigma around McLaren because of you.
A girl who put herself in a psych ward because Lando got a girlfriend.
I know.
Well, there's someone that's got blocked by him the other day as well, and she's going mental. And I'm just like, wait, there's reasons for this. There's reasons why these drivers block you.
It's like I saw a girl on TikTok crying when when him and Maggie kissed. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you know what? Right.
Anyways,
Okay, I actually just blocked it. I was like, no, because it's just making me so mad. Like,
anyways,
let them live. Let them live.
I need to focus. So Aston Martin around Zandvoort. I feel like Zandvoort is such a fun track. I love that. Driver. I'm looking at my board. I have a board of like all the drivers I've spoken to. I'm like, which one of you do I trust?
Which one? No, because I'd say Kimmy, but not after he crashed his own car. Like,
I'm gonna say a really random one and say Nolan Siegel.
okay.
I feel like he'd be fun.
No one has ever said that. So
I feel like he'd be a vibe.
yeah,
and that made me so sweet. I was like, wait, I love you. But F1 wise, I'd say Alex Albon.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I don't even know. I'd do it in this car because it's so hot. Look at it.
Oh, that is so nice. I
Massive.
thought about F1 cars, but I was like, where would I sit?
Well, that's the thing, but I reckon we just do like an Alonso and sit on the side.
On the side. Add another chair behind it, like
Yeah.
in like
Yeah,
Flume.
we can make it work. Like,
Mm.
I'll just hold on. It'll be fine. I'll just hold on the halo, like with my legs like flying in the air. But I
Wait,
feel like it'd be that car with Vettel because oh my gosh, I miss him so much at Brands Hatch.
yes, I'm
Like
here.
slay. Imagine like going down Paddock Hill Bend in that. Oh my god.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't really realize how steep that was until I went on the track, and I was like,
Neither.
"Wow!"
Yeah, neither because I'd like watched it on TV and then I went and I did a track walk. I was like, what? I like stood at the top. I was like, oh my god. And then we walked to the bottom and they didn't want to do the whole track walk, so they're like, okay, we'll walk back up. I was like, nah, I'm not walking up there. I'll go round. Like I will go the whole way around. I'm not walking up there. People were like biking up it.
Do you know
Like,
what? I'd love to go like on a track walk on a bike though. Like any
yeah.
track, I don't care. Imagine Spa though.
To be fair, I did Snetterton on a bike.
Nice.
Okay.
Snet's quite flat though, so I
Yeah,
guess better.
it was flat, but it took a bloody long time. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was so I was riding this bike that because I went to the garage next door. I was like, guys, can we borrow your bikes? And they were these like really big bikes like made for men. So I got on it. I couldn't reach the pedal, so I had to lower this thing. And the seat was the most uncomfortable thing because obviously it was made for a man. So
Yeah.
I was like trying to go around. Everyone was like miles ahead. I was like just like coming
It's
along.
like,
I was like, guys, I'm coming. I'm coming. Like just wait for me. Oh my god.
oh my
Because
god.
and it had gears, and I'd never ridden a bike with gears. I was
No.
like,
Why are they
oh,
trying to complicate bike sport?
I know. I was like, bring me back my little basket and tassels, please. Like, but
Every
it
girl's
was
had
fun.
every
It
girl
was
has had that bike at some point. It's like
yeah,
a canon event.
literally, like, and it always had like a baby dolly in the front. Was that just me?
What did I put in the front? I don't even know. I never really had that many dolls as a
Yeah.
kid.
To be fair, I feel like I was like both types of a kid. So like one day I'd be like in princess dresses playing with the doll, next minute I'd be playing Minecraft with Hot Wheels next to me. Like it just really
Funny
depends on the day.
that I did have. I had all the One Direction dolls.
Me too. I had One Direction bedding. I had One Direction everything.
Same. And then I threw it all away when they like went on a hiatus because I was fuming. So
Yeah. To be fair, I had it all still in like 2020.
I wish.
I wish I still had it now.
Honestly, get back to bedding.
Real. Should I buy it again? I'm
I
not
think
gonna lie. I was in Asda yesterday. No, 2 days ago, and they had Taylor Swift bedding. It had her face on it. I'm like, oh my god. Like there's Taylor Swift everywhere. And I bought this little pillow for my car and it just has her face on it. I'm
I think
like,
I saw that. I think I saw in your story.
no. And like there was full on like double bedding. And my best friend now who I was with, she was like, Libby, if you buy that, I'm actually not walking around this shop with you. I was like, oh, okay. So I just got the pillow, but slay.
Better
Okay,
than nothing.
real. So let's start with some of the most randomest questions ever.
Mm.
So this is non-motorsport, this or that. Okay,
Okay, I'm
so
down.
let's go. Do you overthink everything or wing it and hope for the best?
I overthink everything.
Same.
Every single part of my life, I overthink.
So it keeps me up at night. But then I also think I'm kind of both.
I've
Because like
never
I'll overthink everything, but then I'll leave everything to the very last minute and just wing it.
because you're overthinking it. You have to be like, wait, now I have no time.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where I've like stayed up till midnight trying to get assignments done that were due at like the day before, aka last week. Anyway, are you always early or fashionably late? Like, are
Sure.
you known for being early or known for being late? Or are you just on time?
So I'm the type of person that if I'm late, I just don't go. I
Okay.
hate being late. I literally
Yeah.
can't stand it. So I'm always early or on time. If I'm late, I don't go.
You know, that's maybe a good thing.
The thought of like having to walk in somewhere late makes me want to
No,
like.
so true. Like, the worst thing is at college. when I'm late and then I have to I stand outside the door, compose myself before I walk in. I'm like, right, let's go. Walk in, I'm like, hey.
I will actually just not go into that. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait till the next one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because you're overthinking everything.
Yeah, exactly. They tie in. They tie in.
Do you plan everything or like, oh my god, I can't speak. Or is everything like chaotic, just on like a notes app? Or is it all like structurally planned?
What that in just general life?
Yeah. Just general. Or no. Let's do it for the podcast. For the podcast. Is
Okay.
everything like, like questions prepared like the day before? Or is it like,
It honestly depends. So some of them, like some drivers, are really difficult, and they can't give just a set day. So I write their questions, and then I'm just ready whenever they are.
yeah.
So I'm just prepared. But sometimes I will be writing them like 5 minutes before, and I'm like, wait.
Yes.
Especially if, like, sometimes I have to make them up on the spot. If a driver's like not talking as much as I wanted them to,
Yeah.
a short interview, I'm like, wait, now I need to add some more because I
Mhm.
write 25 questions for each driver.
Okay.
I don't always use them all. Sometimes I need to add more because it just depends on how much they talk.
Yeah.
And sometimes they just never talk. I'm like, why say yes then? Why say yes then?
Oh my god. Yes, I will tell you after we've ended this call because I can't name and shame. But
I can't
this
even, but I
one,
have one in mind.
same. This one driver. Oh my god. And I've spoken to a few people about this one driver, and everyone says the same. Like, why say yes if you're gonna give me one word answers and like be like half an hour late, then have to do this before we start? Like, I can't even say because they'll know who they are then. But like, bro, why say yes?
No, honestly, I had one
Just say
driver and
no.
I literally asked him, I was like, so, like, are you looking forward to the season? What have you prepared for? And he was like, yeah, I'm excited, yeah.
No, yeah, I asked this one like, so like, what's like the dream? What's like the final goal in motorsport? And they went to be a professional racing driver. No, really? No way. No way. I was like, oh my god.
It's hilarious. So, to cut it off, yeah, I prepare, but for certain drivers, I have to wing it a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one, this one, I just felt like everyone asked this: pineapple on pizza or not?
No, like I'm not gonna beef with you if you don't, if you do, but
Well,
like
I'm
I just
allergic to it, so I can't have it anyway.
like pineapple shouldn't be warm. It
Real
shouldn't be
life.
warm. It's meant to be a cold fruit. Don't warm it up on pizza. No, no,
Yeah.
no. Can't
No,
do the
because
like that.
I mean, I can't even have it, so
So you can't even.
I can't even like say. But I see people saying, well, like, oh, pineapple's a fruit, and then they go, well, so is tomato. I'm like, tomato is literally meant for pizza. Like, get a grip. It's not a fruit.
Why are you trying to compare in this situation?
Like, whether tomato is a fruit or not, it isn't. Okay,
It deserves to be on a pizza in the end.
it's a vegetable.
Yeah.
Like,
In my brain, it is, anyways.
yeah, exactly. Um, are you the karaoke main character or like in the back hyping the friends? Or are you like on the mic?
It honestly depends who I'm with.
Yeah.
And depends what state I'm in. I'm just gonna say that and leave that there. I'm normally quite like, oh, I'm not singing in front of people.
Yeah.
There has been times. My go-to is "Strip That Down" by Liam Payne. I know every
You
word.
do dance moves.
Yes, I do the dance moves.
Yes.
Don't ask me that question. Of course I
Love
do.
it.
So I'll either be in the back or I'll put on a whole performance.
Yeah. I can't lie. I've done karaoke once. I was the main character. Like,
Yes.
there's some videos on my Instagram, like, I actually can't watch them back. I'm like hitting this. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, oh my god.
So
But
funny.
I think I did like every Taylor Swift song under the sun. I did everything. And like when my friends went on, then I went on with them. I was like, no, I'm not coming off this stage. And I was sober. I was fully sober. I hadn't had a single drink.
Do
Don't
you
know
know what?
how.
I've never gone out and done karaoke. I've only ever
No.
sung if it was in my home with people
Yeah.
there. Like me and my
No.
friends put on like we went to a Harry Styles concert, and the next day we performed it for my mum. We did the whole concert. Brilliant.
Yeah. Love that. I feel like it, or like you said, it depends where, because I did this in another country. Now, if I did this in this country, I'd be sat down.
They aren't as fun in this country, I
No,
feel.
literally. And everyone's so judgy. I'd be sat on my table. I'd be like, I'm not going up there. But in another country, I'd be like, yes, let's go. Karaoke. Okay, this one, I worded this quite funny. Do you have Delulu confidence? Like, are you delusional? Or do you have like crippling self doubt? Right, it was late when I made these, okay? I'm reading
No,
I'm reading some of them back now. I'm like, oh.
um usually I have crippling self-doubt.
Yeah.
I will like breathe and be like, wait, did I do that right? So, but then sometimes, like when it comes to like interviewing drivers, I do have like all of a sudden, as soon as the camera's on, I'm like, I do have that just weird confidence that comes out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
I'll read these drivers and be like, wait, why did I say that? Like, why did I say that to them?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I feel like I'm doubting myself so much, I say things and then yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I have crippling self doubt. I'm not a confident gal. Yeah.
No, neither. I'm like, even after I've done the interview, I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do? But you know what, it's fine. And then I come to edit it, I'm like, oh, take that out, take that out, take that out, because like I'm not embarrassing myself on the website. On the website, what's it
On
called?
the
On the
World Wide Web.
on the internet, the website. Okay. Now I've got some like there to do with motorsport. You know,
Okay.
ending it very fittingly, as this is what we are here to do. So, would you rather be? Why did I? Sunburn in the grandstand or soaked in the rain?
Mm. Honestly, I've experienced both. So like, because there was a Silverstone where literally like I was wet through,
Yeah.
and I feel like I'd rather be sunburnt because I feel like sunburn doesn't ruin my mood as much as being
No.
soggy does.
And racetracks in the sun, way better. They just hit different.
Oh my god! When I went to Hungary, I got so sunburnt. Like I looked like those like squashy sweets. I was
Yeah.
like it was really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'd rather be sunburnt.
Yeah. No, because I've had both. And then I was at Alton Park for touring cars last year. I was actually miserable because I was sat there getting soaked. I was like,
Yeah,
I just want to go home. I hate being cold and wet. So
yeah.
yeah. Um what are these questions? I'm actually reading them now. I'm like, because I made them yesterday. Okay. Would you rather witness a photo finish between your favourite drivers or like last lap chaos, like dive bomb it, or would you rather? I don't know. Yeah,
Out of those two, I'd rather see chaos. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather see them like fighting it out to the last
yeah,
minute. I feel like it stressed me out, but if they came out on top, then I'm happy. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was watching the Ligier series last year
Mhm.
when Max Dodds, a friend of mine, he won the championship, and
Yeah.
he was fighting for it, and I literally was sat in an airport sobbing. My face it was bad, but I
Yeah,
didn't care at that point. I was like, this is cinema. This is absolute
yeah.
cinema.
No,
So
it's so
definitely, I'd love to see them
much better.
fighting.
Yeah, it's so much better when it's chaotic. Because I was at, I think it was Brands Hatch, and the first race was a photo finish, and I was like, it kind of ruined like the final moment because no one knew who won.
Yeah,
And everyone was like, because obviously it was on like TSL, and everyone was like looking around the paddock. Everyone was like, "Who won? Who won?" And it was just like, "Oh." But I love it when it's like you know who's won. It's like and
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
this
You see them
chaotic.
coming towards the line, you're like, yes!
Like Abu Dhabi 2021 last lap, traumatic, and I was low-key mad because of how it finished, but whatever.
A lot of people were, so it's
I'm
okay.
over that now. I'm not, but would you rather have an underdog podium or like I forgot. This is what I mean, right? Let me restart. Would you rather have like an underdog podium or like your favorite driver winning every race across the season? So like
Actually,
Kimmy winning every race or like Lindblad winning?
oh, do you know what? Especially in feeder series, I tend to support the underdogs. So
Yeah.
I love me an underdog podium.
Hmm.
Like last year at Alton, um, Henry Mercier got a podium, and that was like his first anywhere near the podium that whole year. And I was like, oh my god, I was so emotional. So I do love me an underdog podium. I think they're so wholesome because
Hmm.
they're so happy. I feel like it sounds really stupid, but some people get so used to podiums that they just don't seem to care anymore.
Yeah.
Like Deegan Fairclough, by the end of the 2024 season, he was just like, "Yeah, I got another podium," and I was just like, "Oh, come on, yeah." So
Yeah.
definitely underdog, no other way.
I agree actually. It gets boring when the same driver wins. Even if it's like even if I like the driver, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay, let someone
this
else win
it's
now.
thrill of it. Like when you get excited when your favorite driver wins. If they're always winning, you're just like, oh well, like
Yeah,
another
it's
one.
like expected.
Yeah,
Okay, let's like let someone else win.
let's change it
This is,
up.
this is like kind of similar, but would you rather a rookie, so a rookie win, or like a veteran win? Like like
Oh,
coming back, winning race one, or like a rookie. I
do
always
you know?
find this really hard because like I obviously want the rookies to win because everyone's like, oh my god, yeah. But then like having them have like their last win in F1 or like
Yeah,
any
it's like
series,
a
I'm like,
different.
oh
They're like two different kinds of excitement because
yeah,
like the veteran ones, like they like finally feel like when Lewis won in
mm,
Silverstone, like that was such a nice thing to watch. But then seeing like Hajar on the podium for the first time made me want to cry. But I'm gonna say veteran just because I'd like to see like for instance, if it was someone's last year and they had a win, I'd be like that'd be a really nice way to end it.
yeah. No, I think veteran win as well. Like having like their one last win, it's just like oh, but also it's not even just like having their last one because like when Hulkenberg was on the podium, oh
Yeah,
my god, that actually like I don't care who won. I no him being on the podium was like the best thing ever. I was like I'm
yeah.
not even a Hulkenberg fan, but like I was like oh go
Everyone
team.
was that day. Everyone was at all of
Yeah,
us the Hulkenberg fan.
no, like it was just such a wholesome moment.
I didn't even watch that race because I was in Hungary, so I was like
Oh
I
yeah,
wasn't paying attention to it. And then I heard someone say like, "Oh, Hulkenberg was on the podium," and I was like,
yeah.
"What?" What? I had
No,
to get it off my phone. I was like, "Surely not."
yeah,
But he
it
was.
was actually kind of crazy though because so one of my friends she doesn't watch F1 at all. Like she doesn't know what she's talking about. But we were somewhere. I think oh my god, my dog's coming in my room. This is what I mean. Something always
I
happens.
want to say, hey, what did you talk?
Come here. Come up here. Jump up. Hello. Oh, he's saying
Oh,
hi.
no.
This is Otis.
I yes.
Right, okay. Okay, get down. Good boy. You can sit there. Sit down. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so she had never watched anything to do with motorsport. And we were in Manchester and I had an F1 race on my phone. I can't remember. I think it was like Brazil or something. Um You can just see him. And she saw the name Hulk, and she was like, "Oh my god, there's an F1 driver called Hulkenberg," and I was like, "Oh my god, my other one's coming in now, right?" And she was like, she made this driver like her favorite because of his name, and she was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna win." I was like, "Hate to break it to you, he's never been on the podium." And then like a few races later, he was. I was like, she was like in the comments, she was like, "I called it." I was like, "Oh my god, that is funny."
Iconic.
Yeah. Right, this is just chaotic now. What are you doing? Whoops. Right. So that is all my this or that questions.
Amazing.
Now, do you have any like questions?
What do I normally ask people?
Because I was like, we could both post this if we wanted to. I'll just send you the video.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
if you want to ask something, oh my god, get off! That's my jelly cat.
I have 2 questions I love to ask drivers all the time, but they work in the house as well. The first one: if you was jelly, would you be wibbly or wobbly?
Wibbly.
Yes.
It just feels like a funnier word to say. I don't know why.
Wobbly just sounds so like.
Wibbly's like, yeah, I'm wobbly. Wibbly's like, yeah, I'm wibbly.
Exactly. Wibbly is where the party's at.
Yes.
Like Sid and Ben yesterday had a full-on like argument over it. It was so
No, 100% wibbly.
wibbly. Exactly.
Like
And then,
without a doubt.
yeah. And then the other question I always ask racing drivers is, if you could have a meal with 5 drivers, dead or alive, who'd you choose?
Dead or alive?
Yeah, anyone.
Bro. Right. I gotta have Seb.
Yeah.
Vettel because he's my queen. Oh my god, no. This is so difficult. Can it be from like any series?
Yeah, anyone.
Seb, Tom Ingram because he's funny.
Nice.
Oh my god.
It's hard, isn't it? It really gets people thinking. That's why I love it so much.
I've already forgotten every driver's name. No. Okay. Gotta have Kimmy.
Yeah.
It'd be wrong to not have Kimmy. Oh my god, 2 more. I'm trying to think like random.
Trying to mix it up, yeah.
Oh my Christ. This is so difficult. What the heck? I'm trying to look around my room, see who I've got. Hello. Oh my god. Get away. Right, who have I got? Seb, Tom Ingram, Kimmy. Oh my god, this is so hard. I feel like this low-key might be boring, but I reckon he'd have good stories like Senna.
Yeah.
Just to have like
He'd have great stories.
like just to have him, like it'd just be insane. And then one more, right? Let's try think. One more. While I think, what about you?
Okay.
I want to know yours as well because I'm stuck for this last one.
Let's say Ash Sutton. I think he's an amazing driver. I love him. Alex Albon.
Yeah.
Jokes. Do you know what? I'm going off of who I'd have the most fun with, not even like who would have good stories.
That's what yeah. That's why I said Tom Ingram, because like it'd just be funny.
I'm gonna say Cole Hewitson.
Okay.
He's a British F4 driver.
Yeah,
he's just like, I don't even know how to describe him as a person. He's mental, so he'd be really fun. Lewis Hamilton, I feel like he'd have so many cool stories. He's so nice. I feel like I have to have an oldie. Vettel, I feel like he had such like he had his villain arc, and then he had his like Bumblebee. So, he's just so awesome. So
like granddad. Like I think I've got my 6th driver. Fifth. 6th. Danny Rick.
Yes.
Like oh my god! Imagine like the joke
after Danny Rick. Oh my.
Yeah. But then also, I don't if I was just going like away from what I just said, imagine having like Lando, Science, and Danny Rick on a table together. Sorry, that would be so funny.
No, or like Albon, Lando, and
Yes,
George,
yes. Like
or
they
just
would
the
just like
rookies of last year is all I
yeah,
need.
just like Albon, Russell, Science, Danny Rick, Norris. That would be so funny.
It would be, but like, do you know that video they did with the rookies last year where they all sat at that table and they
Yeah.
were all talking? I just want to be at that table. That's all I
Yes.
want. That was
Yes.
so funny. My favorite video of F1 has ever done.
Yeah, and it's like she asked like, "Oh, who's gonna be the best rookie?" And they'll go Alonso, and she's like, "What?" Like,
And
no, it's
they all just stick with it. They're like, yeah, Alonso.
they honestly chaotic. I just think the more chaos, the better. So yeah,
Always. I say the same about my interviews. I'm like, and they need to be. There needs to be
yeah,
something wrong for it to be good.
yeah. Like right now, the Hoover's going off, brilliant. And like,
Oh hey.
well, that is everything on from my side. Is that yeah?
Yeah, yeah, that's good for me.
Well, thank you for coming on this chaotic episode. Don't know why everything went wrong, but you know, it's fine.
Fine.
Well, thank you.